Hello everyone, welcome to my review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie that released in 2023. Super Mario Bros. Star is a video game made for the NES in 1985 by Nintendo. Shigeru Miyamoto was the director, producer, and one of the designers and artists alongside Takashi Tezuka. I probably butchered that. I do apologize. The movie was made by Illumination, yes, the Minions studio, which was released in April 5th, 2023. I would like to go over the voice cast before the review. I will mention all roles I know them from, starting off with Mario, who's played by Chris Pratt, who also plays Star-Lord in the MCU, and Owen from the Jurassic World movies. Next up is Luigi, played by Charlie Day, who also played Benny in the Lego Movie, and John in American Dad. Peach is played by Anna Taylor-Joy. Toad is played by Keegan Michael Kay, who's a part of was part of a comedy duo show, Key and Peele, and was a gangster in the music video Wyanoi by Ria Wakovich. Am I pronouncing this last name correctly? Probably not, I do apologize. Donkey Kong is played by Sarah Falcon, who played Frank in Sausage Party and Man-Tense in Kung Fu Panda series. Valley Bowser is played by Jack Black, who also does Po in Kung Fu Panda series, and Dewey in School of Rock. And then let's get on to the movie review. Bowser's army is attacking like an ice castle kingdom. Bowser looks and sounds great. I love his design and how detailed it is, and Jack Black as Bowser is just pure gold. Penguins tried to throw snowballs at the Koopa army, but man, fire beats ice. Thanks Pokemon for teaching me that. Bowser got a superstar, and we cut to like the Super Mario Bros. Plumbing commercial. That is great. I love it. It was fun. The Mario Bros. Are struggling with the plumbing business, and there's like a bunch of references all over the place of this movie. I'm not really gonna point them out too much, because they're more fun if you see them for the first time, or if you notice them as clips of the movie are playing as I'm talking about this review. For the most part, they're not. I feel like the plot doesn't revolve. Actually, you know what? Scratch what I was about to say. The plot does revolve around them. Not for the sake of the plot bending to the will of references for the sake of references, besides maybe like once or twice. For the sake of the plot is carry on references back, because there's no plot here really. It's people things that set up and not really pay off properly, or when shown properly, or even talked properly. And it feels like this movie's just based off of that's from the Super Mario Bros. Game. Cool. That's kind of feels like that's what's carrying this movie on its back. And I mentioned this like here and now, but am I expecting like a 10 out of 10 plot from the Super Mario Bros. Illumination film? No, I was not expecting that going in. But I'm expecting plot, something. Even if it's like by the numbers, I'm expecting a plot. And it feels like Illumination. Oh, I don't know how much Shigeru Miyamoto was truly involved with this. I know he worked with Illumination to make this movie, but like whoever's decision it was to be like more references than plot. No, probably not the greatest idea, at least for my personal taste, I should say. But anyways, But Mario Bros. Are struggling with plumbing references. See, it's so much references. I said reference to say business. But Mario Bros. Are struggling with a plumbing business. But Mario Bros. Got a job and they used parkour to make it on time. More so Mario. Luigi is struggling with parkour aspects. Luigi pissed off a customer's dog by breaking his bone, but did the job of the dog messed it up because his quote-unquote hellhound, which is weird to have Luigi say hellhound, but hey, it works. The bro saved the dog from dying, but the customers were upset because they messed up the bathroom. Mario's family is harsh on him and says like, oh, you're dragging, like the dad says, oh, you're dragging Luigi down with you. And we really don't see that. In pose of like, oh, I can be like aid as that. You see the Luigi's word to Mario, but like you don't get the feeling that like Mario is like holding Luigi back or anything like that. One can argue it's kind of like the Link is Luigi in terms of how this movie portrays it. Now, what do I want the movie to do? There's an excellent show called Drake and Josh, where Josh cuts Drake out of his life and Drake's life goes to shit and Josh's life gets better. And it makes Drake realize he needs Josh in his life. It's a really good episode. And it shows truly the relationship of the brothers. But you really don't get to see the relationship of the brothers because they are separated for most of the movie. We will get to that in a second. But when you have quote-unquote lines like, oh, we're strong when we're together, and you have them separated for most of the movie, and that's only pay off in like one second scene, and then that's kind of it. It's just like, again, not the plot is paper thin. It's just an excuse for the references and cool action scenes, which action scenes are pretty nice, but again, we can get to more of that. I'm always down to rant. I'm causing myself to rant. Mario and Luigi go to help fix a huge leak in the streets, but failed to get to the plateau valve. They find a pipe to an outworld, but Mario and Luigi get separated, which again, my point from Mario applied to here about the bros being separated for most of the movie. When they're trying to drive, oh, we're stronger together. And we really don't see that. Mario meets Toad. Mario finds out he's in the Mushroom Kingdom. Luigi was sent to Bowser territory, and Toad says he would take Mario to Peach. Luigi is attacked by dry bones but escapes into a chasm. The Shy Guys attack Luigi. The Mushroom City is cool design, I love it, it's very fun. Mario breaks into Peach's chasm. Bowser plans on attacking the Mushroom Kingdom. Peach needs the Kong's help to fight Bowser. Mario makes his case to Peach and she agrees to help him. Mario has to show Peach his moves, like go Captain Falcon. Mario gets the mushroom power up to help him. They do the gag of, oh, Mario doesn't like mushrooms. And it's just like, not funny. I mean, I didn't laugh a single time at any of the jokes in this movie. And even a shekel. So, I didn't enjoy the comedy in this movie. It's never like a really a time I, oh, was that supposed to be a joke? But it was also at times like, not really finding that too funny. Kind of a thing. And then Mario trains a lot and fails. I Need a Hero does not fit here. We were going with like A music. There's like 3 licensed songs. And this is like one of them. And it doesn't fit here. And Like, it's like kind of like All Stars. The first thing you think about when you hear I Need a Hero is Trek 2, and how that was massively like
Hit it!
done like so perfectly. That climax of I Need a Hero, the fairy godmother singing it, the giant gingerbread man, host donkey, like everything. When you feel the stakes, perfect, like 10 out of 10 climax to a movie. But like, it kind of made me like going, I kind of wish I was watching Trek 2 right about now. because again, that's I Need Heroes. I think you like it's one of the songs that's so tight to Trek 2, and that's just like you made me think of a movie that I kind of want to be watching right about now. Mario almost passes like the train codes, but fails. But Peach is still taking him along with her to the Jungle Kingdom to give the help of the Kongs. Bowser wants to marry Peach. Luigi has been captured and is thinking about how Mario always stood up for him. Who we gotta give that baby Mario and Luigi reference in them. Toad tags along with Mario and Peach. Peaches is a good song. I loved it. Whoever's decision was to have Jack Black show off his music talent in this movie deserves a raise because I was very small. Bowser now knows of Mario and gets jealous because he thinks Mario and Peach are an item. We see Peach for a second. Peach arrived at the Mushroom Kingdom as a baby and was raised there. Like, I think about, like, Buddy the Elf. Bowser asked Luigi about Mario and got the information and cages Luigi as a prisoner. And then there's, like, a Luma that's, like, says dark stuff. But it's the only, like, joke. I know I said how unfunny this movie is, but, like, I'm kind of like, okay, that's kind of funny. And then, like, they drove that, like, joke into the ground a bit. Oh, it's a cute thing saying depressing stuff. I think y'all can, like, shock value that, like, once. And then it's just kind of like, okay, what depressing shit are you gonna say next? It's kind of like One Punch Man. This can be a hot take. It's like, you know how he's gonna defeat the villain every single time. It's about punching. And, like, I remember watching, like, season 2 of One Punch Man, and I was just remember, like, waiting. I'm like, where's the punch gonna come in? Where's the punch gonna come in? Oh, there it is. There's the punch. And, like, it just, like, kind of ruins the tension of the show. It's not like something like Dragon Ball or Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, okay, how are they playing to strategize to defeat the villain or whatever? Oh, what BS would people out? But, like, it's kind of like that. It's just like, I'm expecting the Luma to say dark, depressing stuff. The comedy is kind of gone. That's how I feel about that. The Mushroom Kingdom crew made to the Jungle Kingdom with a Mario Kart reference, and I don't understand why Take On Me is playing. It doesn't fit what I'm seeing on screen. Like, the music doesn't fit. It just feels like, oh, let's pick an 80s song. Take On Me. That was popular with the youngings of the 80s. And that's what it feels like. Because it doesn't fit. Cranky Kong says no to helping Peach, but Cranky says if Mario beats Donkey Kong in a fight, Cranky Kong will help the Mushroom Kingdom. I love the DK rap reference. I hear self-working Wogan when Donkey Kong is talking, which is a big distracting, especially with trademark iconic copyrighted self-working laugh. I'm not sure if trademark or copyright is a thing, but it's just like signature laugh. But it's like credited to Seth Rogen. It's a bit distracting, just because I'm like, this is Donkey Kong, but I hear Seth Rogen, even though you know Seth Rogen does play Donkey Kong. So it makes sense. Oh, I hear Seth Rogen, but it's just like not the voice I picture Donkey Kong having. But like for the most part, I don't hear Seth Rogen. So he does do a good job in the role. It's just sometimes I do hear Seth Rogen coming out, and that's a bit distracting when it's like watching the movie. It's like, oh, that's Seth Rogen, then it kind of goes away. Donkey Kong is creaming Mario. Mario got the mini mushroom, which didn't work. Neither did Mario trying to get a firefly. And then Mario becomes Cat Mario. Mario beats Donkey Kong, so they got the help of Kongs. And now in Mario Kart reference, they get to pick the car parts. And they're on Rainbow World, driving to the Mushroom Kingdom. And then they were playing Thunderstrike by AC/DC, where they were building the cards, which also doesn't fit. What? I don't know who picked those 3 songs. Well, I Need a Hero, Take on Me, Thunderstrike. Who? I want to know who. They're so. I know. These were horrible picks. Very distracting. They didn't fit what I was seeing on screen, I felt like. And then we cut to Bowser practicing marrying Peach, which okay, now that I'm remembering this, this was also like the second joke, and I think this was the last joke that I thought was funny. I'm looking back, but none of the jokes were funny, comment. But it was 2 out of many jokes in this movie. Which, I mean, it's better than none. But it's also not that great. Peach and Mario are like connecting a bit. Bowser sent his army after Peach and Mario. It's a fun chase scene. A lot of cool actions. A Koopa turned to a blue shell, leading Mario and Donkey Kong to fall off of Rainbow World, and the Kongs being captured. Mario and Donkey Kong get swallowed alive. Peach turns down Bowser's marriage proposal, but agrees when Bowser's like, hey man, we're gonna kill all the Toads. And Peach is like, oh, don't hurt them. And he's like, okay, if you marry me. All the prisoners would be sacrificed during the wedding. Mario and Donkey Kong escape via Donkey Kong's car, and they kind of have like not really hard talk. They go, oh, we both disappointments to our dad, and then just kind of move on to escaping. But like, it's cool that like 2 people have like a similar thing on in their life and not like becoming BFFs, but they just kind of skip to seeming to be BFFs towards the end of the movie. So like, it just feels like something is missing from what we have here to the end of the movie. Again, the plot is very paper thin. Peach uses an ice flower to fight Bowser and save the prisoners. Donkey Kong and Mario teaming up is also a fun scene. The prisoners were falling again, but Mario and Donkey Kong save their lives. Bowser defreezes. Mario saves his Mushroom Kingdom from a Bonsai Bill, but it chases him. The Bonsai Bill blows up in the pipe, causing everyone to get sucked into the real world. Bowser's kicking Mario's butt. Mario lost the will to fight, but he regained it just as fast as he was watching the Super Mario plumbing commercial. Luigi protects Mario, and there's like the whole, when we're together, nothing can stop us, or we're strong. And it's just like, this would be a nice moment of like this actually being built up more than just saying it. Again, something like showing a bit of like how the Drake and Josh movie did when it's like, I mean Drake and Josh did, but hey, and then like Luigi and Mario grab the superstar. The Mario Bros just clean sharp. Bowser's being in his mini mushroom and put in a jar. I don't know who would put anything in a jar. And certainly not this Moi Kalai P fan. Everyone loves those Mario Bros now. Doesn't feel really owned too much, but hey. And like the animation is good. And the music, besides the 3 songs it chose from the 80s to insert into this movie for no reason but the fact is like music. Is really good. I love how they integrated game soundtrack into the movie, but it's like legitimately, if it did that for all of the movie instead of 3 songs, the soundtrack is still perfect, minus those song choices, but it would have been perfect. You know what I mean? It would have been like chef kiss. There's 2 post-credit scenes. We get more of Peaches, which I like Peaches, so don't mind that. And we get like a Yoshi tease, but it's like we always saw like Yoshis and like the Journey to the Jungle Kingdom. So it's just kind of like specifically, I guess, teasing more Yoshi in Super Mario Bros. Movie 2. And it's like, okay. I mean, you already established Yoshi in this world. Doesn't really feel that connect, like, exciting, I guess. If that makes sense. With all that being said, Kale Dogs, watch through, nothing really too special. Again, it just feels the plot's paper thin, it just wants to hit some points of plots, it just wants to go like, feels Super Mario, more than anything else. Which, I mean, it's the Super Mario movie, of course it's gonna be Super Mario movie stuff. But I feel like, what would be a good, I'm trying to think of a good thing on top of my head to reference. I guess something like, well, let's say Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. It's a movie. Of course you want to see Dragon Ball, you want to see the action stuff. But what made Battle of Gods the movie so good is that it wasn't just like, oh, here's what you, here you go, here's like, plot sucks, but like, here's what you want from Dragon Ball. If that's kind of how I feel about Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly. The action was phenomenal, but the plot, yeah. But like, what makes Battle of God so good is that it's, I'm getting full Dragon Ball superhero info as well, is that it has an excellent plot that with great characters, with great like development and great like bouncing off of each other. Like I love Beerus at the party, but it's like some of the funnest stuff Dragon Ball has done. And then Pan's interaction with Piccolo and Superhero, adorable. I loved every second those 2 showed on screen so much. And there isn't something like that in this movie. It's just like it's kind of like Broly. Like like Super Broly is better than Z Broly by a lot. But for me, it's kind of like you turn a toad gold, it's still a toad. It looks better, but it's still not. It's still not a fan of the character. And again, the plot is just yeah. But like it's still like, oh my god, Broly's back. Oh my god, Gogeta. Oh my god, Gogeta went Super Saiyan Blue. Like, oh my god, Vegeta went Super Saiyan God anime for the first time. It's kind of like that. Like, you go, oh cool, we see the Mario Kart, we see Cat Mario, we see the Mini Mushroom, we see Fire Peach, we see Ice Peach. You know, we get the Luigi, we get the Toads, we get references to Super Mario Odyssey, we get reference to like Galaxy, and all of this different stuff. But it just feels like, how much shit can we cram into this movie? And still have a very functional on square wheels movie. And one could be argued on being too harsh on the Super Mario Bros. Movie because, like, what was I expecting? I wasn't expecting anything, really. I didn't go with, oh, I'm expecting this plot to be a 10 out of 10. Because I would never go into anything expecting anything like that. But for me, my personal taste, I want there to feel like there's at least an attempt at a plot. And I feel like there was no attempt given at a plot because, again, they just want Mario to do Mario stuff. Now, when Mario does Mario stuff, it's super cool and entertaining. But let's have a whole movie, like how basically the fight scenes are like all Dragon Ball Super Broly. So at least they really give you the cake on that one. Beautiful movie. Oh my god, I love how Broly looks so much. I'm kind of disappointing my opponent a bit, but like again, it's just kind of something like this movie's not for me. And with that being said, I would give it a 5 out of 10. So, if you guys like this review, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike, give it a thumbs down. And if you want to see more for us content, hit that subscribe button. I will see you all next time. Bye.